This is how to submit codes in your programming questions in tests and quizzes. The very first thing you do when you get into the lab, immediately log into a lab computer and make sure everything's okay with it. If the computer is not working, change your computer to another one. Uh, Locate Seneca My Apps icon on the desktop, and if you don't have it, you can simply type My Apps at Seneca. So you can type the URL myapps.senecapolytechnic.ca and get into My Apps. If you are prompted up here, uh, uh, make sure you tick the checkbox and accept it so it runs the applications automatically. Then you search for Notepad++ and launch it. As soon as Notepad++ launches, here we go. As soon as Notepad++ launches, save the file. So you can go File, Save As, and save it under, say, test.cpp. The extension is very important to be .cpp. That gives you IntelliSense and syntax highlighting and all those stuff. After that is done, then open my Seneca page, and when the quiz is ready, get into the quiz. But what you need to do now is to go to the quizzes, read the important information about programming tests and quizzes, understand how you're supposed to answer it, and you can practice on the practice for programming questions quiz that is over here. And it's also an agreement. So you have to make sure that you do this. If you do not complete this practice, you will not be able to do any of the uh, quizzes or tests in my class. So this is prerequisite to all the quizzes and tests that we do in class. So you click on it and you start the attempt. And here's the programming question over here for you. So put it at left and select it right. Align the page so you have enough space to do it. Answer the question. So in here I'm saying rule of three. So let's say I want to um, write a piece of code, whatever I want to write over here, just answer the question. So I can simply copy this and paste it over here. As you see, it's syntax highlighted and everything is clear and nice. Now I can actually start doing whatever coding that I'm supposed to do. Complete the class with rule of three. So we assume everything is written over here. I want to do rule of three, so I'm going to write a copy constructor. I want to say container. As you see, it has IntelliSense and helps you complete the code. So const container reference C, close the curly bracket immediately, go back up and code it. Make sure that the indentation and everything over here is perfectly correct. If you do not submit a properly indented code, I will not mark it. It has to be done properly. Then answer the question however you want to answer it. So write a copy constructor or whatever we have. But as you continue doing this, let's say now the answer is complete and I want to uh, put the answer over here. Copy everything. Click on the place you're supposed to do the answer. It is imperative that you click on the text options, three dots, and select code snippet. Then you can paste it in here. When you paste this, as you see, it's going to be syntax highlighted and perfectly good. Then you can come back over here and continue your implementation. So if it's auto submits, then you're not going to lose your mark. it is extremely important that you keep copying over here. So now the next step I want to do over here for copy construction, I want to say do an allocation over here. So I'm going to say m content is set to new character strlen of c.m content plus 1, and I do an str copy into m content c.m content. Now, as you see over here, this is m content. As you see over here, I'm having some spelling mistakes here and there. I do not care about those things. As soon as I see you know what you're doing and the things that you're doing is properly done, then I'm okay with it. So, for example, now I think it's at a good stage. Copy everything, come back in the code snippet, select all, and paste. As you see, the new information is here. You can come back over here and continue editing. So for example, I want to put this in an if statement to make sure that it only does the copying if the content is not null. Then I'm going to say if c.m content then do the copying. Make sure you come back up, you indent it properly. Now I want to bring the information back over here. Again, I'll copy everything and I'll come back over here. I select all and I paste. Now it's back over here. So you keep doing that and adding the questions as you want. After you're all done, then you can submit the code. For the practice test that you have to click on the agreement for that you actually watch this video, the video that you're seeing right now, and select true over here. If you do not do this, the quizzes in the subject and the test in the subject will not be open to you. So make sure that you check over here, you read, I have watched the following demo video and understand how to submit code in my programming questions in all tests and quizzes. I understand that if I choose the answer false to this question, I will not be able to do any tests or quizzes in this subject and will fail the subject. So make sure you click on true over here. It means you understand and everything is legally good. Then you click on submit and you're done. Okay, so now you can actually look at your correct answers and see, so you can actually see, take a look at your attempts and see how it's done and how everything is set. So if you look at the answers, it's going to show you exactly what your attempt was. It's going to give you how it's supposed to show. So this is an example of the correct answer and so on and so forth. So this is how you do your programming questions. Good luck, and I hope all of you pass the subject with an A+. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day.